All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 64 of Event Horizon. Valley, you were about to indulge us with...
I was just saying, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the Pew-Pew Anonymous Event Horizon with Stars Without Numbers Tabletop RPG, episode 64.
Who remembers where we left off?
7 years ago,
In
we began on an
space.
adventure.
Were we in space?
We were traveling from the planet to a Saroon.
Traveling for the
Not
sword.
the-
Boogie was trying to get paid. Is that it?
And I taught Tavor some Russian. You guys were in the lounge smoking and drinking.
Yeah.
I migrated from this to this.
Typical. Drinking is about to come out.
I believe last time we were on our way back to Tharoon after some shenanigans with some lizard people.
You guys are on your way from
That planet with the lizard people
Haze
to Halfdrin.
to... What planet was it? Halfred.
Was
Right.
I called that too.
Yes. So you are currently in Spike Drive, traveling from planet to planet. Wanted to give you an opportunity to converse or do anything before we get to the planet. So if there is anything.
Well, the last conversation that I had was Sue wanted to get paid and get a flamethrower arm. And I was like, oh, fuck, now I'm going to be out some more money. So I'm trying to hide in the cockpit of the ship and make sure everything's right with the spike drive and stay out of trouble.
Okay. Anybody
Learning
else
Russian
doing?
and drinking and meditating.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm going to keep my distance from the suddenly horrifying AI that wants a flamethrower arm.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to be cleaning my firearm rather vigorously. Yeah.
Sue wants to get a flamethrower arm, broski. She asked if she could get a flamethrower arm.
You got
Didn't you,
fail
Sue?
safes installed in her ass?
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think so. Do you know what AI rampancy is? We're about to find out on today's episode of
A torrentus.
Like I need a remote control for her to like fucking hit the off button. Like what?
Nah, that's what I got, a big off button right here. It's a mag rifle. It's an off. It's
Puncture the
control alt
core.
delete. Yeah.
Puncture the core.
it's a remote off switch.
Oh, God damn. Yeah. There you go. Very remote.
Reach
depends on the
out and
ballistic
touch
protection.
somebody.
May not want to use that off switch in the ship, in space.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I'll be okay. I don't.
You know
trust
what?
you Fuckers.
I will take my chances with the void of space rather than being cooked to death by a fucking flamethrower. Who's
No.
with me? Like,
If you don't piss her off, you don't have any reason to fear her, do you?
I'm gonna piss her off.
you're rampant AI though.
I mean, not yet, but
Yeah, I'm not-
things are leaning that way.
I'm not rampant yet. I'm still good.
No.
I could go crazy, but I could not go crazy.
No. You just went crazy by asking for the flamethrower arm.
I don't know that, we can call you good per se. More like not bad yet.
I mean, can any of you call yourselves good at this point?
Oh, I didn't say I was.
Trying to be
I
good,
can.
but I'm just really starting to not care.
I can. Bubs.
I'm going very Machiavellian with it right now.
I'm about to be
I've
like,
got nothing but good
before I was like, we're gonna save the universe. Now I'm just like, burn, motherfucker, burn.
I might just go to the next place that has a titty bar and be like, see y'all later.
Everything I have done has been for the good of Valley.
Yeah.
So while we're traveling, I'll continue to work on the write-up for Jack's departure from this company.
Okay.
His abrupt departure and working with the malicious terrorist organizations of the
Exactly.
on Tharun.
Okay.
How do I deal with the fact that Brian isn't here and he was going to help me look into doing the flamethrower myself or with him? How's that handled?
somebody else
You don't
about
get
it?
a fucking flamethrower.
You talk
I'm getting a flamethrower.
talk to somebody else about it?
Yeah, I'll give you a
None of you are
flamethrower.
willing to help me, so
You haven't
those
asked
parts
us.
Are gonna end up fucking missing or
you're trying to shoot me, Snake, so
You don't know that, though. That's OOC information.
okay.
I mean,
shit.
we can't do a whole lot in space anyways. We don't have like
Other
yeah,
than kick her ass
robotics
out the
lab.
door and be like, hey, there's a flamethrower right out there. Bitch, bye.
Hey, look at there.
Airlock.
Wow.
So
It's
admittedly,
not going to do her any bad.
We're
because
not
she doesn't
saying that we're gonna conduct.
If we're in hyperspace, it will do her bad.
But
Should just-
drastic times
Just
call
hit
for
something.
drastic measures should certain things conduct themselves accordingly.
I do have those 2 assault rifles, too.
If
So-
you're scared, say you're scared.
so as it is, none of you currently have the technical ability or parts to make any modifications like that to suit. So,
But I know a guy.
Fuck you, Brian.
well, Brian couldn't do it either. He doesn't have the technical know-how. If you guys are injured, he can do actual medical, but he can't do
Robotic.
Cybernetic.
An amputee with a fucking goddamn. Never mind. We're going down a rabbit hole.
No, I already told her last episode how to do it, what we were going to do.
Not even with fix, I can't, or with program, I mean, I can't.
How are you going to program a flamethrower?
Well, I mean, that's more an interface between you and something already existing at that point.
Mechanical, electrical. Industrial stuff.
It says I can control computer-operated hardware. Wouldn't an AI count as computer-operated hardware?
AI would,
Yeah.
but a flamethrower would not. And setting an augmentation of a flamethrower and integrating it into the cybernetics would mean you would have to have fix, a program, knowledge,
I have all 3 of those.
and 2 hands.
Ah,
Yeah, got you on that one.
We also don't really.
Plus, you would have to have the accelerant or the what is
You'd
it called?
also
Flammable
need
stuff. You would have to have all the
robotics
materials
lab.
and everything else. And then you would have to have the fabrication devices and everything else in order to make all the stuff that in order to fit onto your arm. Otherwise, you would no longer look like a human walking around with a giant robot flamethrower arm of woe, Nelly.
Do you even have a flamethrower?
No.
Nah, ain't no
Not
point.
even a flamethrower on the ship, so
Not even anything to attach to. Like you'd have to
yeah.
fabricate it
Yeah.
since you don't have it.
Let's not burn up our limited O2.
No, and we
How
all
long's
have
that gonna
we
take?
all have extremely low. I mean, we have pretty low stuff. So I don't think anybody can even have level 2 fix or no or anything like that yet.
We'll
so.
just be mindful of like certain purchases from here on out.
Yeah, right.
I'll get her a flamethrower arm. I'm
I
not
don't
worried
mind her
about
having a
flamethrower arm, but it's
flamethrower
not going to be
arm.
like a giant robotic crazies thing.
Just,
You know?
I don't want
I'd
to. I don't
give
want
her
to
a
have an
suggestion to
alien
start
scenario.
small and be like, hey, let's get you a small.
How about a Bunsen burner finger?
That's what Valley suggested last time.
plasma torch, and then the end of the finger just like folds over, like boop, and it's
Be like rogue data on Alien.
That could be on
really
this
useful
hand.
for picking locks. Hey, we can't get this lock open. What lock?
But then it would use your internal power cell. Plasma ain't cheap to create. You need a lot of wattage for that.
True.
Cool, I think I'm gonna be on the good side learning Russian anyway. So
as long as you stay on the good side of each other, you don't have to worry about shooting each other or getting fucking plasma torched in your castration.
Anything else while you guys are in space?
No, I'm just gonna send a. Nope, we're in hyperspace. I can't send a message.
Not yet.
So nope, I'm just gonna roll out.
Okay.
Would I need rolls for the Jack info?
No, because we did that last time.
Okay.
If you scroll,
I remembered
up
we had
in
mentioned
Roll20.
it. I didn't. Ah. That was all my testing stuff. Okay.
Yeah, because we had those administer roles.
Yep. Okay.
So, you are fairly confident that your paperwork that you've been building will pass inspection. You just can't disseminate it while you're in Spike Drive.
Okay.
So
I'll take a sample of it up to the cockpit and hand it over to the Valley. Hey, this is what I came up with. This might help a little legal issue.
This is why I like you, Darius. I appreciate your hard work and dedication in order to extrapolate on the information that is required to give data to those individuals that wish to do us harm.
Go ahead and give me an administer roll, Valley. Intelligence.
Yes, I'm just saying.
Yep.
I didn't fucking administer shit. Thanks.
You think this is
the greatest shit since sliced bread, dude.
Yep.
Okay, greatest shit since Betty White, since she's older than sliced bread. Fuck yeah. Woo!
Somehow she's still alive in the year 3000. I don't know how.
You know what, man? I'm proud of you. You did good things. I would give him a pat on the back. Thank you, Darius.
Hey, I'm not.
No, wait. In this administered role, in viewing this document that is going to be used to persuade others, does it fall under?
Can you expert this?
No, not expert.
Oh, okay.
Expert any call.
Does it fall under what?
Hold on just a second. I'm looking. Does it fall under diplomacy? Because I am using this to negotiate the fact that this person is bad and it is not us.
No. This is absolutely a sinister thing that you guys are doing.
Uh-huh. But I am using this fake document in a diplomatic means in order to apply pressure towards an alternate other.
How many diplomats aren't shady fucks?
Exactly, right? So that's what I'm asking. because this document is made in order for this, and that's the reason why I'm asking is because I get to re-roll all ones. And since I critically failed this shit, I want to know that
I cannot justify
a legal
lumping
document
this
being used for diplomacy.
Yeah, I can't justify that.
Okay. So my next question is, because we are in flight right now, if I utilize my expert, once we land on the planet, it becomes a new scene, correct?
Yes.
So I can utilize my expert now and then have the ability to utilize it on the planet.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to utilize expert and reroll the shit out of this. I was just checking to see first beforehand. I'll learn. There.
Okay.
Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Let's take a look at this.
You find a couple of things in the document that you think you could improve on, but overall, it's actually fairly well done.
Sweet. Hey, Darius, can we make these changes right here, here, and here in order to extrapolate this information that is needed for the authorities to have a solid, concrete evidence towards Mr. Cullen?
Anything to keep the authorities from looking this away.
That's why I like you. I appreciate it, buddy. Tavar? Tavar?
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to hand Tavar the document. Do you feel anything bad about this? If I give this to some people, is bad stuff going to happen?
You do not get any. You do not get any kind of ill feeling when you handle or read this document.
Well, I feel pretty good about my chances.
My God, say you can get me out of this with a pretty sure you're fucked.
That means just keep him close, right?
All right. Well, while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and we'll have Snake look at it and Sue look at it as well and see if they have any ideas.
Hey, Vander.
I'm pretty drunk. I'm gonna take a -2 to intelligence.
He voluntarily takes a -2.
All right.
Sliced bread.
Hey, I'm sitting here drinking and smoking cigars, and there's a robot with flamethrower arms. I'm getting pretty goddamn drunk.
So it's a week-long trip.
Oh.
And Snake has been drinking pretty much constantly the entire week.
I smell like old man B.O. and liquor.
Somebody needs a shower. Go ahead and roll it.
All right. Administer. Modifier. -2.
In the meantime, we'll amp up the atmosphere scrubbers in his area of the ship.
Fucking shit. God damn.
Yeah, it looks great, guys. Fucking great. Thanks. Going back to bed. Don't touch my whiskey.
All right. Sue, would you take a look at this with your ability in order to details within the fine print for your administrative skills?
Do we look over and see that his whiskey is completely empty?
I refill his glass.
I seem to remember Snake got a couple of bottles, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
More than I thought I got 6, but whatever. Doesn't really matter.
At least 2 of them are empty. Possibly 3.
Fair enough.
So administer.
Yep.
Intelligence roll.
No modifiers.
No.
We had like 9 people look at this motherfucker.
Damn.
Look at that.
Somebody can do paperwork.
So Sue, you noticed a couple of little typos, comma where, or missing commas, parentheses.
This is not Oxford, comma. What are you?
This
is a semicolon.
This should be a comma here.
Yeah.
Look at that. Everybody came together as a team to make this forged document. We're in this together. It's now a conspiracy.
I didn't come up with shit. I was wasted.
Moral support.
I was meditating. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Well, you didn't get any bad vibes off of it, so you did contribute. All right.
All right, I guess we'll continue on to Halfling.
So, you guys come out of Spike Drive, and you are now progressing through the system towards the planet. Valley, you were wanting to send some communications. Darius, you can now send out your documents.
I have Darius send the document as me to police on the room.
Oh, okay.
Special agent.
All right. Anything else while you are in the process of getting to the planet?
Shoot a message to Severus, let him know we're en route. I'll shoot a message to Leo Getz and let him know we're en route as well.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, can you do plasma torches? That's just a question mark at the end of the thing. It's like, hey, we're gonna swing by, maybe get a couple of touch-ups on Sue. Appreciate you. Valley. P.S. Can you do plasma torches?
And flamethrowers.
I address it as plasma torches.
I would like to test hacking into the planet's computer systems, just for practice.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay. Anything in particular you want to try and access?
See if there's any information on any of us.
Okay. So you're trying to access like police records or?
Yeah, police records. Trying to think of who else would have information on any departments that deal with.
As far as like public records go, if she searches that, she's going to find out that I own 10% of Severus Mining Company. And 100% of Sear Transportation.
Yep.
Those both filed on this planet.
Go ahead and give me a what is the
Program
skill?
It's program.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and give me a program roll with intelligence.
Any modifiers?
I'll give you a +1. Okay. So You don't get any information from police records, but like Valley was saying, there are several business records, the establishment of a Sear Transportation or Sear Shipping. I don't remember.
Sear Transportation.
Transportation. And he is also registered as owning 10% of the mining company, registered under Severus Abdel.
Long lost relative of Justin.
No.
I was just.
That's pretty much all the information that is readily available. But there have been no police incidents that anyone from the group is recorded in.
That's good.
Oh, whatever.
Did Valley ever tried to pull my resume?
I don't know.
Let's do that now while we're fucking preparing to fucking enter. Because you come out of Spike Drive, you still have like 6 hours before you find it. So, what do I need to roll to pull his resume?
Are you trying to access public records, or are you trying to hack for private records?
I'm not trying to hack. I'm trying to pull his public resume.
Just administer.
Did I get a copy of that when I did my research?
You were looking for
Yes.
So this is specifically the like resume and job history for Darius, as opposed to the like law enforcement or like business records of the group. So I would not include the resume information.
Wouldn't the resume be part of a business environment, business paperwork?
It would not be part of public record. It would be like I'd have to go pull a resume, would go to a specific thing. If you do a generalized search on somebody, it's not going to pull a resume. If you generalize search the individuals in the group, public record, you can find XYZ.
You don't think they have LinkedIn in the year 3000? I'm kidding. You got a 10, so you're...
It depends on what specific information you're looking for. And you know how hard it is to find specific. Generalized searching is not going to... You got to narrow it down.
I don't consider the two types of information similar enough to be incorporated in the same search. That's all I'm saying. So
Fair enough.
So Valley, you get some information on Darius. You get a couple of previous employers. I'm going to let him tell you the information that you get with that.
So you rolled a 10.
A 10.
So you will see here. You'll see two companies. One was Cartwright, which was my previous, where I left. And then another which was and another was called Round the Clock 24-Hour Repair and Reprogram.
Where's that at? Do I see anything on the resume that catches my eye? I.e., like a place I might have heard of or been to or anything else?
Nothing like that. It does have some supervisor names, but nothing
Does
other
any
than
of
that.
those supervisor names catch my eye? I.e., what I'm asking is it with any of the people that I've already met?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Because out of game, I was just seeing if your mentor was on there.
He is not.
Okay.
At least not with the information you were able to pull up. There was mention of not letting him talk to customers.
Don't let him talk to your customer.
He knows his craft, but he does not communicate well to the customer.
Your customer service skills are not on point. Got it.
And the 24-hour on the clock, there was the status was terminated due to extended absence.
Okay.
And then for Cartwright. It was a notice given, sought other opportunities, would rehire, potential for higher level position if motivated. You will notice that there are different last names with both of those employers.
Okay. All right. Well, Tarun Doc, this is the Event Horizon. Come in over.
Arun Doc or Halfred?
Halfred, sorry. Halfred Doc, this is
Okay.
Halfred Doc, this is the Event Horizon. You copy over.
This is Halfred Doc. Go ahead.
Roger. Requesting permission to dock and what bay? Over.
Permission to dock granted. Go ahead and proceed to landing bay 3.
Roger that. Proceeding to landing bay 3 at this time. All right, guys. I got to spend a little bit of time here. I got to go see Leo, check on some stuff with Sue, make sure she's good, and then I got to go see Severus and make sure the stuff is going to be squared away. And I have no idea what you guys want to do.
We'll be back here in 2 days.
2 days? Okay.
No idea.
But no, I mean, if you need 2 days, I was only thinking like trying to day job this, but we can see.
I'm getting off that ship for a couple days.
Okay. All right. Leo gets, yeah. You're absolutely right, Vander. Whatever you need, Leo gets. All right. I proceed to dock 3. I'm going to bring it in nice and smooth and slow and land this beast of burden.
All right. I don't need a roll on that. So there are no issues with landing.
Woo. Thank you, baby Jesus.
All right.
All right. So once we land, it will be so we left there, so it'll be 6 days. We spent 2 days on the planet and then 6 more, so 14 days.
Yes.
So we're looking at it being around April.
$31.
29 days. So we're in February. Sorry, March. I need March. 31 days in March. 31. So 1, 7, 14. So we're looking around 4 April. 3,200. Boom. Fueling services. Since I gotta pay for that shit. 500 for refueling.
Sounds right.
Go ahead and request. It's yeah. So I'm go ahead and request a refueling and get that set up and get those guys refueling and getting everything squared away. Sue, Darius, if you're not busy, we're gonna go to see Leo first, and I'll leave y'all there when I go see Severus. Tavar, Snake, Brian. Brian is what?
He's going to work.
He's nursing a hangover.
He's nursing Snake's hangover.
Like, I don't know what you guys need to do, but we need to go make sure everything's squared away with this, and then I gotta go check on my assets here on this planet before we head to Tharun and continue on towards our mission that we got paid for. Before y'all bought 2 bikes.
In case I get any bad feelings, anyway.
Nothing is triggering your omen yet.
Not yet. So I guess I'll hang around that motherfucker until it does.
But you got 2 bikes.
Oh yeah, I want to joyride this
2
thing.
bikes.
No, the funny thing is, it's a long story, but well, I'll tell you offline about fucking me, Guido, and Clinton experience with 2 bikes.
At Waffle House.
Good times. Good times.
No, it wasn't.
She was touching me in an uncomfortable way.
And she said, I have 2 bikes. And we were like, yeah, that's nice.
Anyway.
Brute force.
Okay, so Valley, you are going to visit Leo with Sue and Darius?
If they're coming with me.
Okay.
Sue, Darius, y'all want to come with me? I mean, anybody else can come with me too. I'm sure y'all want to go.
I gotta go hit the refreshing station, so shower, shave, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say right now.
And Tavor?
Yeah.
I was going with him.
With Snake?
Or Snake?
No.
With Valley?
You. Yep.
Okay. All right. So Valley, Tavor.
Keep me around for any bad feelings he might have.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Snake, you can either stay on the ship to refresh, or you can, there will be facilities for,
I'm gonna go to like a hotel or something and clean up and dry out for a minute, and then.
Okay. You can either do a hotel, or I'm going to use the description of like a truck stop.
No, I'm going to a hotel.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, there are several hotels that you can choose from, anywhere from Motel 6 to the Ritz. So,
Motel 6.
All right.
Someplace they don't really ask for your name. They just want the credits.
Is this going to be by the hour, sir, or is this going to be
Overnight?
All right. We'll give you one of the nicer rooms.
All right. Only had to change the sheets twice today, huh? Change the sheets? What?
Sheets? Yeah, so not a problem. You can take your time getting cleaned up. You guys do still have intergroup comms, so you can communicate.
Any extracurricular activities? Let's go ahead and put fuck.
No, I'm pretty much going to clean up and then dry out for a little bit, take a little rest. Been kind of on edge.
Okay.
So I'll let them do their thing for a bit.
Okay.
I'm taking my headset off and all that stuff, though, so I am out of communication.
Okay.
Is Brian with you?
Hell no, man. He's not staying in my hotel room. I ain't. Fuck that.
Brian's probably making Divorce New Oreos.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's a Valley thing. he makes the Oreos.
He's taking the idea and expanding on it.
What the fuck does this smell like? Chloroform. Shit. All right, so I guess me, Tavar, Darius, and Sue are walking to Leonard.
One last question for Snake. Are you telling anyone from the group where you're going to be staying?
Nope.
Okay. All right, so Valley, Tavor, Sue, and Darius, you guys are headed for the
I'll be right back.
Leo Getz's shop.
I'd like to do a perception check to see how my party members are doing and looking around. A notice roll.
Okay.
Way I can see if I can spot anything, because last time we were here, we had some unsavory people attempt to follow us to the ship. I'm gonna look around that and check and see, Darius and Sue and Tavar as well. See how their reactions are during our movement.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking around and checking on I'm pulling 360-degree security. I'm checking into the surrounding area for people and stuff, and I'm seeing how everyone is going. And because Darius is new, I'm checking to see how he's reacting to, the place with us and everything else. Also looking at Tavar to see if he's like freaking got like hair standing up on the back of his neck or something, if he's cringing, or if he's like, hey, don't make a left up here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sue, I want to make sure like no one's looking at her and seeing her as other than being a scent/human. Without
Got it.
full medical examination, she shouldn't be able to be determined other than human, minus the weird way she walks.
Okay. You do not notice anything out of the ordinary. No one's looking at you guys sideways. At this point, no one in the group is reacting strangely.
Darius isn't like, that's what. Everybody's cool. We're good. Okay.
When you walk into the shop, what do you do, Darius?
So, walking along, I'll just kind of peruse. I might pause a moment to look at a window display of some electronic or tech-based set of tooling or whatever the case may be.
I just
Something
want to
that
show you
would
guys
catch
this. Clearly Canadian. I found clearly Canadian.
Oh.
And I'm going to
And-
put vodka in it.
Nice.
Drinking straight Boomba.
As we walk up, I'm not really expecting it, but I'll glance up and I'll hesitate for a moment as I recognize the shout. But I won't freak out or have a panic attack or anything like my conversation with Snake. Is there any reason why we're heading to this place?
Absolutely. You see, before we went and met with you up here, Leo did a favor for me and assisted in putting Sue into her armature. So we want to make sure that over the past course of the last month that she is taken well to the armature, anything else, if there's anything that needs to be retrofitted or tight fitted up.
Systems check.
Just a little systems check and set up, make sure everything is good to go. And we want to look towards getting not necessarily flamethrower arm, but maybe something similar to it, right, Sue?
I would still like the flamethrower. And maybe a torch. Both.
How about, would you like Siri implanted?
No.
While I can appreciate the flamethrower, it would definitely be very conspicuous and it would draw a lot of eyes.
Yes, you will no longer be seen as walking around in a body that is similar to that of a human. That would be, people can see and say, oh, she's human. You walk around with a giant flamethrower arm, you're obviously going to have something that fuels the flamethrower. So then we got to add it back. But that's a whole different armature. So, or in addition to, and you only have so many stress points in order to fixate this stuff on. But we could probably do like a plasma torch with your, I'm not a tech guy, but utilizing electricity from your battery power, for short bursts.
I drew a technical document for Leo to follow.
You drew a technical document for Leo? Let's see it.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Leo will understand it.
I'm sure he would. Can you please take a picture of that and put it in Discord in the Pew-Pew channel?
That'd be awesome.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I thought I was this whole time in like my mind, I was picturing like this huge like written out technical document with like the amount of fuel that it would take to go XYZ. It's like
I like it though because it plays off of her current like cognitive state.
yes, that's what I was about to go with.
That's really awesome.
Mickey Mouse.
It's my hair buns. Are we in Leo's his workshop now?
So you are outside about to go in.
Okay.
You ready? I'll just let you talk to him about that. Is the shop open?
It is.
I'm gonna fling the door open. Leo!
You hear some commotion from the back of the shop. Some things crashing around. Sounds like something clatters on the floor. Hello?
Oh.
What?
Leo, I've returned. How are you, my friend?
Mr. Victor, right. I remember you.
Well, Valley, Victor, but yeah, it's okay.
Yes.
You're good. You're good. You're good. So, Sue, Leo,
Leo.
Ah,
So-
yes. The armature.
yes, we wanted to make sure everything was good and it fit well, and that nothing has came loose, and just do like a check, tune-up systems check and function.
Certainly, certainly.
I got Tavar. He's one of my business partners, and we picked up Darius on our journey.
Darius, how are you reacting right now?
I'm staying quiet, and I'll just kind of give a nod at the mention of my name.
Okay. So Victor's going to greet each of you. He'll
Leo's gonna greet each of us.
whatever, yeah.
Leo,
Leo.
who the fuck is Victor? I'm looking around. Do I need to do a notice check to see if I see a third party in here?
No, he keeps calling you Victor.
Okay.
Um,
To the Victor.
he'll walk over and shake Devor's hand. He'll do the same with Darius, and then he will lead Sue back to the back of the shop. There's a table in the back, basically an exam table. It's set up to scan and have electrodes. Obviously, it is built to do work on armatures. So he'll lead Sue back to the table. It's currently covered in stuff, and he's going to have to spend a minute moving all of this shit over to different workbenches, and then have you lay down and start scanning. You guys are welcome to come back and observe.
I'm gonna go back and observe, and while she's on the little thing, I'm gonna go boop, and tap her on the nose like Archer does.
You've just been booped on the nose.
Why do you do that, Valley?
I require 2 flamethrower arms.
I was just trying to be funny. Leo, she has a question for you about a thing that she drew a technical spec up for you.
Oh?
Yes. She has questions.
Okay, I'd like to roll a talk.
Okay.
Because I've got to convince both Valley and Leo to give me the flamethrower arm. So
Okay. Go ahead and roll talk charisma, but you will be at a -2.
because Valley doesn't want me to have the flamethrower arm.
Because your mental state is still that of a juvenile.
Okay. Oh shit.
So, a flamethrower. Like,
Yes.
big flame coming out of your arm.
Oh, out of my hand. Yes.
I
Did you not see the document?
Well, it's a very interesting schematic that you've provided here. You're not happy with the arm that you have?
I like the idea of a flamethrower arm and always having a weapon.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have an arm or a hand if we do that. It's going to be a giant mechanical flamethrower. It wouldn't be coming out of your hand. It would be a flamethrower. You wouldn't have a hand anymore.
You could not make it look like an arm?
Not with that kind of flame.
Well, Valley talked about having a torch finger too.
I mean, we could certainly retrofit to have a small flame, like an inch or so, that could be used for cutting. That you would still have a workable hand. It would take time, but it could be done.
I'll be right back.
Is there anyone with the skill set to build an arm that is also a flamethrower that looks like a normal arm?
Not a offensive weapon capable flamethrower. It's not going to look like a human arm. There is no technology that exists to make a arm shoot that kind of flame.
Could you make it the same size as an arm, the same width?
I mean, we could replace the arm to be a flamethrower.
I could wear long sleeves.
So you want to do away with your hand and replace it with a flamethrower nozzle.
Yes, and I could get an attachment that looks like a hand to put over it when I need to appear human.
It would not be a functional hand. You do realize this.
I do.
Let me see what we can work up, and we'll I'll need some time.
I understand. How long do you think it will take?
Probably about 3 days.
I will have to discuss it with Valley when he gets back. What about the finger, on the other hand, as a torch? How long would that take?
That's probably going to take, that's actually going to take a little longer, probably about 5 days.
How much would it cost for it to go quicker?
I don't have the parts pre-assembled. I have to build the parts.
Could I help?
Yeah. I mean, I do have some things that you could probably provide assistance with.
How long do you think it would take then?
Probably cut a day off of each.
What if I could convince Darius to help me?
While that was happening, Darius is looking on shelves and poking at gadgets and tools and until he hears his name, and he'll have some like spanner or something in his hand and turn around.
Weeds.
Say what?
Got about 10 minutes, Tabor.
Yep.
Okay. So Sue has just asked if Darius would be able and willing to help with the modifications.
Will you help me, Darius?
I could probably assist with the pen torch. Again, flamethrower arm, probably pretty conspicuous, and I'm not all about having all those eyes directed at me. But the finger torch, the cutting torch, definitely can help with.
But if I wear long sleeves, no one would see it.
It would move different. Just like I spotted you originally and how you moved, your arm would move differently. And to anybody looking, would be a giveaway. And sometimes giving away who you are and what you are may or may not be a good idea for your own safety.
Okay, I will consider that. We can do the torch for now.
Okay.
All right, y'all got this. All right, I'm gonna go see Severus.
Here's a look at. Hey, is this new? You just completely forget about everything and be enthralled by whatever device he finds.
Oh, okay. Leo is going to look over and start telling you all about this device that has absolutely no relevance to the current discussion. I'm trying to think of an example of what it could be.
It's a fuser for a 3D printer.
Yeah, sure. Just something totally irrelevant. Hey, Cesaro.
Interesting. Put it back on the shelf.
So Sue and Darius, you guys are going to work on the finger torch. Okay. So Tavor, Valley is heading out. He's going to. He said he's going to go visit with Severus. Are you staying with him or staying with Sue with the modifications?
Huh. I'll go with Valley.
Okay.
Hey.
This.
Y'all two motherfuckers don't get in no trouble. We'll be back.
I don't like trouble. I don't plan on it. How long do you expect to be?
Couple hours.
What
Maybe.
exactly
If
do
all
you
else
plan on
fails, just
doing
hit
with
us
this?
on the comms.
What was that?
If all
What
else
exactly
fails,
do you-
hit us. Use the comms to talk to us if you need anything.
No, I was talking to Tavor.
3,
Not bad.
2, 1. Okay, all right. What is it you plan on doing here? What exactly are you doing?
Pen torch in the finger.
Torch in your finger.
Yes, torch in my finger. Yes.
Like
So I can-
like a cutting torch.
I want to burninate the countryside.
Want to what?
Burninate the countryside.
That's probably not the best thing to say. It's for utility purposes.
Yes, yes. And Valley's interrogations.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. I also wanted to ask if you guys had any comments from the discussion that Sue was having with Leo.
No, I'm leaving. Quickly.
Okay.
Y'all do whatever the fuck you want to do. If I come back to a smoldering building, not it.
Okay.
As far as things go, I'll back Valley's call with the no flamethrower arm, but okay, we'll try a pen torch or a cutting torch. That's where I'll keep it, because, wow, flamethrower in a ship in spike drive, I would think would be a bad idea. Plus the points that I already brought up.
I'm gonna vacuum seal that flamethrower so it don't go anywhere.
Okay. So, like I said, it is still going to take several days to make that modification. While he's got you on the scanning table, double checking the current armature and surface scan of programming. It's not a deep dive into the programming. Currently, there are no issues being reported.
All drivers are up to date.
Yep.
Windows update has failed. Sorry, Clint.
No.
That's a sad face for me.
Go ahead and Sue and Darius, give me a fix roll to see how much assistance you can give Leo.
That's intelligence, yes.
Yes.
All the
With that drawing, they should get a plus fucking negative 12.
I'm not going off the drawing.
Any modifiers?
All right, I'm bouncing here real soon, so
Yeah, as soon as we finish with this, we're calling it. So.
Any modifiers?
At this point, no.
Okay.
Jesus, Darius. Okay.
Holy fucks. Even Sue got a 12. He got a fuck critical success on both of them.
All right.
And there was Finger Torch. I could just see Sue now going like, "Oh yes, you will feel the wrath of my finger."
I'm gonna say.
Don't pick your nose.
I'm gonna say with that
Or touch yourself.
You are cutting the time for the finger torch in half. So instead of 5 days, it's going to take basically 2.